Namaste everybody, welcome to morning meditation with me. My name is Amit. Hope you're doing well. I'm here. It's great to have, slowly the spring coming. The weather has changed so much. You go outside, it's in my backyard and it's so nice, and you hear the birds and everything. It's just a really nice time, very conducive for meditation practice. So hope you can find some nice spot, or at least a spot where you don't get disturbed, and let's get started. So as always, let's spend some time doing some breath work. Helps us to calm the mind and the nervous system. Just gently drawing your awareness onto your breath. Spending some time to breathe long and deep breaths. Just allowing these nature sounds to bring some pleasing sensation to your ears. Just allowing this fresh oxygen to enter your nostril, oxygenate your whole body, and you exhale. Maybe we'll take some time to practice complete yoga breath work, where we use the maximum capacity of our lungs. It's a really foundational pranayama practice that you can practice any time of the day, in fact all the time. That naturally keeps you grounded, helps to keep your nervous system calm. So let's begin by bringing your palms onto your abdomen, on your belly button, and we just draw in the breath to your palms on your abdomen. As you inhale, you may notice your belly rises up, and you exhale, your belly button falls back to the spine. Activating that lower region of the lungs. As you inhale, your belly expands. As you exhale, falls back. Very simple. You're not forcing anything, just taking time to breathe. Now I'd like you to bring your palms to the middle region of your lungs, on the rib cage area. Again, we inhale into your palms and you exhale. So we're activating that middle region of the lungs. You may notice as you inhale, your rib cage expands to the side and you exhale. If it's comfortable, you can cross your hands over. Inhaling, exhaling. activating that middle region of the lungs. Now we shift your palms just below your collarbone on the upper chest. You place your hands on your heart, or you can cross your hands over, placing your palms underneath your armpits. Again, we inhale into the palms on the upper chest, and you exhale, filling up your lungs, your upper region of the lungs. Your chest expands, your shoulder broadens, and you exhale. Haribo. Beautiful sounds. Now we activated all this region of the lungs individually. Now let's connect them into one complete yoga breath. So we keep one hand on the upper chest. We bring one hand back onto the abdomen where we started. We inhale deep down into the abdomen first. Let the air rise up to the middle region and the upper chest. And you exhale from the upper chest first, followed by our middle region, and finally abdomen falls back to the spine. Continuing to practice this breath. It's like filling up the lungs from bottom to top. And you empty it from top to bottom, just like you fill a glass with water. Filling up the glass from bottom to top, emptying it from top to bottom. Very nice breathing practice. By regular practice of this, you're actually able to make it a bit more of a regular habit throughout the day. It helps so much to have a very calm nervous system. Also helps us to bring focus and clarity to the task in front of us. And as we call it in yoga, science of yoga, this is a very nice pre-meditative technique that helps us to become more focused, more for our meditation practice. So we'll add a mantra, a spiritual sound to our breath. This mantra is Gauranga, divided into 4 syllables. Gauranga. As we inhale, we say this spiritual sound or transcendental sound, Gauranga, in our mind. And as we exhale, we say it out loud the whole length of our breath. It's resting in the sound vibration. Inhale, saying the mantra Gauranga in the mind, and we exhale out loud Gauranga. Continue this practice with the bird Gauranga. Just rest your mind in this wonderful sound vibration. Gauranga. last two. Just allowing your mind to hold on to this Gauranga mantra. These mantras or transcendental sound are not from this world. They are from a spiritual dimension. And by immersing our mind in these mantras, you actually experience a deeper level of comfort. That's why it's called transcendental sound, because it transcends the sound of this material world. And although this beautiful nature sound can enhance, it's not the same. It's the next level, so to speak. So this simple Gauranga meditation you can always practice anytime, even if you 1 minute, 2 minutes, take a break, during work or things are going a bit tough, just take a step back and take some deep breaths, and when you exhale, just add this mantra and you'll feel so much more calmer. All these processes of mantra meditation are really beautiful practice that helps to calm the mind, gives you inner happiness, gives you peace. You know, we want tranquility, we want serenity, we want peace in our lives. And you know, we always want to fulfill, at the same time we always want to fulfill that everything that mind tells us to do, that if we do that we'll get happiness. But how many times actually, you know, do we get that? You know, it always feels like it's like the carrot hanging, you know, in front of a horse. You know, you just there once. Just I get that, I will be happy. Just I get that, I'll be happy. Just I finish that, I'll be happy. It always seems it's never completely satisfying. There's something missing. So rather than trying to seek out happiness in pursuing this and thinking that that's going to make happy, we add these mantras to our life, and slowly you experience, hang on a minute, this is nice, you know, and it takes over. So I thought we'll keep it short today and we'll practice some kirtan meditation, and then I have a really nice story to share. It's called The Goodness Finder, but we'll do that after a little bit of kirtan. So maybe we'll focus on the Gauranga mantra again, and we'll add this with our practice. So if some of you are new and you do not know what is kirtan, it's a style of mantra meditation where we are still meditating or resting in these mantras, but in a kirtan one person leads and the group takes these mantras in, they hear this mantra and they respond back as a group. So it's an exchange of mantras between one person who is leading or a band who is leading versus with the group that is following along. In this case it's online, I can't see you, can't be there, so I'll just sing along. When I sing once, I tell you it's your turn, you can respond along, and I'll be singing the whole time with you. do the mantra Gauranga and Nityananda. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Your turn. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Beautiful. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Nice, your turn. Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Let's all sing together. Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. One more time. Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. So if you're feeling relaxed and calm, uplifted. So I'll finish up with a little story. It is on our website asmy.org.au, and I was reading that. It was a very nice article. It's called The Goodness Finder, and I'll just read. Maybe I'll tell it. No, reading is better. There was. It's essentially a story about how. I'll just read, and you find out what to take from it. So there was a king, and in India, and he had 2 sons. And usually when the time for the king, when he becomes old, his body ages, it's time to retire, usually the kings hand over the responsibility of ruling over the kingdom and all the administrative services to his sons. So he had 2 sons, and he had to choose which son should he hand over the responsibilities to. So he called this older son and asked him to go in his kingdom and find a person who is a good person. And so his son went out, throughout his kingdom. He spoke to different people. He first went to the holy places, thinking that maybe, that's where he will find all the good people. But, he saw externally they were nice, but as soon as he started conversation, he got to know them a bit more. He spent some time, and then he found that they had always some faults. And then so he thought, maybe I'll go to some children, because children are innocent, so they would be good. And then he goes to them. Still, after talking with them, spending some time, he sees, this kid or that child still has some faults. He searched for a whole year, going to different places and talking different people, and he came back after a year to his father and says, "Father, I'm sorry, I couldn't find one person who is good." And the father said, "Okay, that's all right." And then he called his younger son and tells him, "Okay, now I want you to go and find me one person that is bad." The older son is thinking, "Oh, that would be easy. I would have done that very easily." But anyway, the younger son goes out, and he goes to the harshest of places, like places where there are jails, the slum areas where the criminals, drugs, alcohol users. And he spent time with them, trying to find out that bad person. But the more he spent time with them, he got to know them, he could see they had some good qualities. So he's like, yeah, they have some good qualities. So then he went to different other places. Again, he searched out the whole kingdom to find a person who is bad, and he couldn't find. And he came back to his father disappointed, saying, "Father, I'm sorry, I couldn't find a person who is bad." And the father is like, "You are the rightful person to manage the kingdom. A person who is good is able to see the good in others. And as a kingdom, if you find fault in others, you can't find any good person, then it will be always problematic. Whereas if you're able to see the good in others, you will be able to manage this kingdom harmoniously." So that's just a summary of it. I'll just read the end part of it. There is a saying that one person looks at the full moon and is overwhelmed by its beauty. Another person notices the pockmarks on the surface. What kind of person am I? Every one of us is like a small moon, reflecting the effulgence of and the beauty of the Supreme. In truth, every living being is an angel, a spark of the Supreme. In some of us, the natural angelic qualities are apparent, and in others they are more covered. However, a good man sees the good in all. We need to soberly ask ourselves, do I see the good and positive things in people, or do I see their faults? Am I a fault finder or a goodness finder? The answer determines whether we will taste the sweetness of spiritual love. I thought it was beautiful. So, hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you very much.